Recalls of products happen in every industry, and there's some recent news about a well-known product in our industry that is under recall right now. And with me to talk about that is Dr. Gavin McGregor Skinner, Senior Director of GBAC. Hello, Gavin.
Hi, Jeff. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Doing great. Tell us about what you're seeing in the news.
So this just came out, Jeff, and it's really interesting. I think it's, what you and I try to do in all our videos is to help people. And yesterday, a voluntary recall was made for a product, the Pine Sol product. It's the scented Pine Sol multi-surface cleaner. And I got so many phone calls yesterday from ISSA members going, how do we know? What do we have to do? What do we do to look at to know this product is part of the voluntary recall? Now, I want to emphasize that there's been a press release, and we're going to talk about the website that's been set up, Jeff, but that some of these products may contain a bacteria, and that bacteria could be Pseudomonas aeruginosa. We're going to talk about that today. And this recall, Jeff, is the right thing to do. It's to safeguard people's health and well-being, and it's important. And I want to emphasize, and I've got a couple of things I want to show you, Jeff. I've got one of the Pine Sol scented multi-surface cleaners,
Okay.
which is part of the recall. But I want to make sure that everyone understands this is very important. This recall does not include bottles of the original Pine Sol or the Pine scent. It's not included in the recall, and you can continue to safely use this product as it's intended to be used.
So, Gavin, I'm a little confused here. You say the recall is because of a bacteria, and we'll talk about that more, but the product is a disinfectant. Isn't the purpose of a disinfectant to kill bacteria? So how can they be in one bottle together?
Good question, Jeff. The product that's being recalled is not a disinfectant. And remember how you and I talk about this all the time, Jeff, how important it is to look at the label or read the label? Well, the recall is for the Pine Sol multi-surface cleaning product that has a scent, lemon, lavender, and orange. But there's more to it than Jeff. It's about reading the labels, how important that is, and how you have to locate the UPC and date code. And so a lot of the questions I got yesterday is why we're doing this video today is what's the UPC and what's the date code? And I think that's really important that we explain that.
Yeah, I guess my question is kind of a dumb one. If I'd looked at the label and saw that the recall wasn't for a disinfectant, but a cleaning product. So thank you, Gavin, for setting me straight there. Well, how do you know you have a product that needs to be recalled? Because you might buy a product today or last week. Are they all being recalled? Tell us about
that. Good question, Jeff. So there has been a website set up. It's www.pinesolrecall.com. And on that pinesolrecall.com website, there are 15 different UPC numbers listed on that website. Now, what's a UPC number? Well, you're going to make me read the label, aren't you, Jeff?
Go ahead. Let's do it. Read it.
Well, okay. So I've got to put my magic, I'm in my 50-year-old glasses on to read the label, because you know how I talk a lot about the label. The font's a little bit too small. Now, if I pick up the product, the UPC label, Jeff, is that number, I don't know whether you can see that, underneath the barcode. And there's 15 of these UPC numbers listed on the website, which we're going to provide. So the first step, it's a two-step process. The first step is to check if you have the UPC number listed on the website underneath the barcode. The second step, Jeff, is to check the date the product was made. Now, this is a little bit harder to do because this is called the date code. So you pick up a bottle of product like this multi-purpose cleaning product, and you say, where's the date code? Now, the date code is printed in black near the top of the bottle. And I'm looking for it. Luckily, I've got, oh, geez, you look really good in these glasses, Jeff. So what happens is the date code, I can now read at the top of the bottle. It starts with A4, followed by a 5-digit number. Now, this 5-digit number has to be less than 22249. That number again, it has to be less than 22249. That identifies those products that have been made before September 22. So I look at my bottle here, Jeff. I've got A4 22065. So this bottle here has been made before September 2022, and it's one of the recalled products. Going back to the difference between a cleaner and a disinfectant. Remember, we say all the time, Jeff, you clean first, you disinfect second. Well, this product here, the original Pine Sol, is a disinfectant. Why, Jeff? Because with my magic glasses on, I can read the label, and it has an EPA. Remember that? The Environmental Protection Agency, the government agency. It has an EPA registration number. It's 5813-101. It's written on the label. I can then go to the EPA site for disinfectants and look at that label and say, yep, this is a disinfectant. And it also says on this label, Jeff, that it kills COVID virus and kills 99.9% of germs. That's what we put on labels for disinfectants. You will not see that on labels for products that are just cleaning products.
So this particular bacteria that's causing the recall, nice glasses, by the way, you look great in them. This particular bacteria, if that was in the disinfectant, it'd be poof, gone, no more.
Yes, Jeff, because there is an active ingredient there that makes it a disinfectant.
Okay.
Now remember, a cleaning product like the ones that have been recalled, that have been made before September 2022, they're
cleaners.
They're cleaners. To clean, you have to remove something. So it removes dirt, grime, stain, odors, grease, and spills, and it does a great job at doing that. And if you're really worried, we talk about those surfaces that you touch off often. Then you come in, you clean first, and then you use a disinfectant product like this one. So really important that, again, the recall, it's the right thing to do. And again, that's how you find out whether your product is part of the recall.
Okay. How do you get reimbursed? You do all this research, you look at the code, the date, you have a bottle that's been recalled. What do you do?
Well, this is where not everyone might have heard this information. I think it's really important that we share this. There is this website, Jeff. It's pinesolrecall.com. We're going to provide that in our video. But on that website, you can complete a form, or you can call a special telephone number. It's 1-855-378-4982, and you can submit a request for a full refund for the product. Now, to do that, you need to take photos of the UPC code, which is the code near the barcode, and the date code, which is this. Let me put my magic glasses on again. The date code, which is the black number up here near the top of the bottle. You take 2 photos, you submit it on the website, and then you can safely dispose of the product in its original container within, for example, household trash.
So yeah, that answered my question, because I wondered if you have to actually take the product back or return it. You don't have to do that. So
no, you don't. Just you can dispose of the product safely in its container within household trash. That's the safe thing to do.
All right. Well, Gavin, anything else to add?
I think it's important, Jeff. We haven't really talked a lot about gram-negative bacteria, and Pseudomonas aeruginosa, I'm going to make you say that, Jeff, is a gram-negative bacteria.
Pseudomonas
aeruginosa.
Pseudomonas aeruginosus.
Yep. And it's interesting, Jeff, because it's ubiquitous. And what we mean by that, it's just about found everywhere. Soils, water, on your skin, and in many built environments. So it's an opportunistic pathogen for humans, animals, and plants. Do you know, Jeff, it even grows in diesel and jet fuel. This is how ubiquitous this gram-negative bacteria is.
It sounds hardy.
It's amazing. It's everywhere. So again, the Pine Sol has done the right thing. They've found that bacteria in their products that were made before September 22, and they're going to give you reimbursement, and they're going to recall the product. That's the responsible thing to do. But I just want to emphasize, Jeff, this bacteria takes advantage of individuals that have weakened immune systems. You can get infected. Again, you get infected through your eyes, your nose, your mouth, or cuts and abrasions in your skin. It can, causes urinary tract infections, respiratory infections, skin infections, gastrointestinal infections. But I want to emphasize, Jeff, that some studies have shown that the most common cause of infection in burn injuries is actually Pseudomonas aeruginosa. And the other thing everyone should know, it's also resistant to many commonly used antibiotics. So again, this is a serious bacteria that, again, has been found in these products. The company's done the right thing with the recall, and we just wanted to help people identify those products by finding the UPC code and the date code. And if you can identify those, then you can say whether your product's safe to use or you have to dispose of it safely within household trash.
Well, Gavin, thank you for this information, and let's all get together and battle Pseudomonas aeruginosa.
Well done, Jeff.
Yep.
Excellent.
All right. Thank you, Gavin.